Okay, how we doing out there? First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG Infusion Light Technology. Infusion Light Energy Gain. ILEG Infusion Light Energy Gain. Sorry about that. Technology screens. What we have here is our new projector. We bought an old model. We bought a Epson powerLite S6. And the projector cost me $16.25. That's it. With the shipping about $25 and so forth. Sorry, people. And we're using this on our new screen paint. This is our ILEG Infusion Light Energy Ultimate Black Cinematic. We've seen a demonstration of this paint. It's quite incredible. It does some remarkable things. Yes, it's fully ultra sure throw. It is outside compatibility. We can use it on just about anything we want, and right now it's sitting in an environment at 25,000 lumens. That's what we use over top. It's 24, 25, let's see, 24. There we go, 24, because each one of those pods are about 3,000. We got 4 for each pod, so we're roughly 24,000 in. My projector, as we did an unboxing, there's a box over there. Took it out, set it up, and that's what we got on our technology. Now, let me get a white surface because, quite frankly, that's what we're going to be dealing with the most. We've already done the gray surface. We did the unboxing, giving people a clear understanding on why white and gray screens just don't function on anything. Let me pause that for a minute. Grab myself a white surface and some tape, scissors. Tape's right over there. I saw tape somewhere around here. And this is what I've been saying for years, that you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars for a projector. It's not necessary. You have to have the right screen. You got the right screen, you're not worried about spending thousands of dollars. Okay, remote control, and I bet you $100. Got about 40 cables under my chair if I roll back. Probably do. So that's the difference between our technology and a white surface, a white screen. But our technology allows you to get the most out of your projector performance. This is why when you're dealing with any type of projector, if you're using a white screen or a gray screen, you're not getting exactly what you paid for. Your screen's definitely going to wash out, it's going to fade, can't pick up color, and cannot read that infinity contrast level, which is a great requirement in projector setups. And again, we don't have to spend money to fix the screen. That's why our projector costs us under 20 bucks. Feel noise behind you? That's my massage chair going off right now. Enjoying my massage. Had a good one this time. Had a good one. Had a good one last time. This one was very nice. Demonstration.
Moisturizing body wash that locks in 7 times.
Now, before we get too comfortable, let me show you my projector. So there's the box. Got it from eBay. is my Epson right here. That is my powerLite S6 projector. We're using an HDMI to VGA adapter because this is an SVGA projector at 600 by 800 720p. So we're using our adapter here so we can run our Fire Stick to the back of it. Yep, got it from the Goodwill. That's where we got it from over on eBay. Came in fantastic condition and nicely wrapped. Ooh, what am I hitting? Another projector behind me, of course. Yeah, we got to be careful. We can stack over projectors really fast because we don't pay a lot of money. That projector cost me $10, and that one right there says Taco Area, my cat. That cost me, depending on the lens, $60. That's my Chrissy. There's my other Chrissy right there. That cost me $50. Two ultra short throws. I got a Dell and I got a NEC. NEC was $60. Dell was $31. And Old Faithful over there was $75. And let me see, I got a Pico projector on here somewhere. That Pico projector right there, $75. And my other Pico projector here, $40. So everything I have in here costs under $200 because I have a challenge to myself that I don't have to spend over $200 for a projector. So technology doesn't require expensive projectors. All right. That stand just right. Okay, here we go. Now we got all that cleared up. Relax on my massager. I can watch the screen. Get my phone up there because I'm with any interruptions or something telling me, hey, that's what was on the chair, the cord. I knew. There's probably some haywire going on behind under my chair. Cords wrapped all around that. There we go. Now I can sit back and enjoy myself. Now that's the technology we showed. It has the massive amount of links fitting the account. We have done everything from paint down demonstrations on all types of surfaces with the Cinematic Black. We have to use all different sorts of projectors. Now we've got a demonstration of showing our $16.25 projector. Is it the most expensive one? Well, actually not expensive, but is it the, what's the lowest one we have? Actually, the lowest one would be the CX100. That was $10. Now, beautiful thing about the technology is no matter what projector you have, you'll receive the the Infinity 1 contrast level. It means no spending money for expensive projectors with high contrast to fix problems that you can't use in a fully lit environment. All your projectors receive with these high, massive contrast capabilities all sit in the dark. Samsung 4K demonstrations. Just go to show you commercial environment, which we sit in right now. Tons of ambient light, which we have in the environment, and a cheap projector with our technology. And it shows you at the end of the day that you really don't have to spend that money. It's not necessary. It's only necessary for screens that can't. Now I know we have people out there at the end of the day that will say everything we do is smoke and mirrors. This is why we have documents and courts and lawyers and all that good stuff. At the end of the day, if you feel, and this is to you individuals who talk too much, because we've been saying this for months, if you feel at the end of the day that all we do here is fake, sign the contract, I'll see you in court. That's it. If you can't back it up, it'll cost you $2 million. Other than that, be quiet. Say things you can't back up. As for my customers, stop getting ripped off. I wonder where you're spending $3,000 for a projector. For what? Stuck in a dark environment, can't even use it correctly. At least get what you paid for. Yeah, I can't wait for that day to come. When somebody signs that contract, I'm going to reverse that on you. Come in court and I'm going to sue you for wasting my time, but I'm going to dictate your demonstrations and question you on your products, on what you're not doing and how you're misrepresenting your product to the community. If you want us to dig into your stuff, you don't want that, trust me. As you can see, we're pretty brutal on our stuff. There's a lot of cheating going on. It's not all kinds of lies to customers.
Pringles.
I'm going to order me another adapter for that projector. Give me a cord that goes with it, because it didn't come with a power cord, which makes some difference. I got a pin and name on here. I'm going to use that projector outside. On that screen I got behind me, the portable. It doesn't take much power, it's a small little unit. Put it right in the backpack, take it with me. This is what you should be picking up in your well-lit environment. You should never be turning your lights up. Isn't that beautiful? Yep. That's it. Sit back in my office, relax, read any documents, work on my computer. That monitor over there, right over here, operates in this environment too. You know that? We don't have to darken the environment to accommodate the screen. Oh, you can run in here, no problem. Next time video, I'm going to stick a monitor right over there. This is how your monitor should be able to run in your environment. That you got to be in the dark. It's a shame. Look at this. You see that? People kill me when they use that line. Oh, my screen paint is TV worthy, or my projection screen is TV worthy. Well, yeah, you got the TV sitting in the same dark environment that the screen's sitting in. How would that make that your project be TV worthy? If I got to turn out the lights to work that screen, that doesn't have to have the lights out. That can run with the lights on. I've seen this one about a dozen times where someone will sit there and say, hey, you know, my stuff is TV worthy. We can operate just like a TV in a fully lit environment. Well, not a fully lit environment, so to speak. They would say something like, you know, we match a TV, and it'll be sitting in a dark environment. The monitors don't have to sit in the dark environment. It can sit in any environment we have in here. We have all lights on, we make a difference. Have lights, we make a difference. It won't with the lights on. So that screen paint should be to do the exact same thing that monitor can do. It should be to sit in 24,000 of light and be able to operate with no problem. And that should be to do with a projector that cost me under 20 bucks. I should never have to calibrate. I should never have to be in an ambient controlled environment. None of that nonsense. Pay a lot of money for inky high contrast levels, none of that crap. You should be this easy without any nonsense whatsoever. So next time when you say that, and this we're talking to people who make these products, next time you say it's equal to a TV, have it in the environment for the TV, not the other way around. Because someone might take you to court on that. That's lying. Can't do that. Because last I checked, my monitors don't have to be in the dark to work. There you go. They don't like when Mr. Bird gets real. Mr. Bird gets real. Hey, that'd be a nice channel to call it. Mr. Bird gets real. Yep. When I get real with people at the end of the day, they don't like it. That's why I said before you come on my channel and talk nonsense, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Look at that right there. I'm going to do a recording on that. That's going to be a challenge for the day. Let's go back again on that. I want fully lit environment. Should be able to do it. No problem. We're at 24. I don't know why you don't have to be at 24. At least be at something. Well, you start this one. You started late. Let's go back on this one. I want a fire stick and this one at the same time. Should have started. Oh, would have started automatically. We paused it. We hit it. Okay, cool. There we go. TV worthy. I've seen Green Media do that nonsense. You're in a dark environment. It wasn't really dark, but there was no light in there. Not for TV worthy. Come on now. TVs don't have to operate. Don't stick the TV in the same environment as a projector, because TVs don't need to be in there. That's the same thing as a TV, sitting in the dark. Boy, y'all wouldn't like it if I walked up on your expert and they were a pretty flashlight. Another thing I don't like when they had the projector off and they hit the screen with a flashlight. What is the purpose of that stupid nonsense? Wouldn't that work better if you had an image up there? Then we can see how much your image fades when it's being hit with a flashlight. I don't get that one. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. The whole person sitting up there in a chair and they got the graphics where your head's supposed to be this high. That's old traditional now. That's when you had white screens. That's when people were doing that. When you had a little man sitting in a little chair, you had him sitting up a certain height where you had to sit at. And some projection screens, of course, certifieds require that because they have reflective surface that changes if you move from left to right, called a narrow viewing cone effect. They have that. They have to have it for that. That's where you got to realign your projector with the screen. If you move to a little left, to the right, or whatever, this will cause some problems. I'm gonna make me whatchamacallit this one. I'm gonna make me a right where this shot is at too. I'm gonna make me a short on this. Make this a challenge. We're gonna bright style. You ain't gotta do 24,000. We do. We do 24,000. Man, we got this $16 projector. I'm gonna tell you something. We are gonna have a ball with this thing. This thing, we're gonna be doing all kinds of demonstrations on this. And yes, there will be some challenges on it. I don't see why not. Why not? Why not some challenges? What's the problem with that? I see we're showing up the menus. By the way, newsflash, menus are not gray, they're black. I see that a lot. I see a lot of gray menus. That means that your menu's washing up. It can't produce a contrast, so that's why. The YouTube menu only comes in two colors because it's white and black. Look at it yourself. So why is your menu coming up gray? The cinema bars on the screen come up black. I've never seen gray cinema bars ever in my entire life. Never seen one. Oh, that's for that one. Maybe on this one. Oh no, you went back to the menu, bro. Let me see. YouTube. Samsung demonstrations. Alright, I'll do this one and go back and find that one when that was called. We just came off of it. Jesus Louise. That's gonna bug me now. I like to finish a demonstration. I can't stand doing that. We gotta track that video down. Move my mics on the side. Make my job a little easier for me. My job easier for me if I just call it out what I want. Okie doke, let's get back over here. Samsung 4K demonstration. Found it. It's TCL. They have it. So here in detail. TCL UHD TV. Oh, you hacked me. We just had you on here. TCL 4K demonstrations. No, didn't ask for what that. I asked for what I wanted. There we go. This is what I want. Jeez. To hunt that sucker down. Usually they pop up to them all the time. Oh, we could get commercials here, wouldn't we?
Moisturizing body wash that locks in 7 times.
Did we just post that? Let's see. See? You're going to have to do that. Whew, fully lit. See, I've seen people do those demonstrations. They'll go, well, we got the same thing. Ours will run in a room. We do pick up we have a TV style kind of projection screen too. The problem you have with that is your whole setup is in a dark environment. The TV doesn't have to be in there. That monitor has to be in there. My monitor right now at $85 works better than your projector at $3,000. And that's not even 4K. Samsung demonstration 4K. I want that other video. I'm going to show that off on the other forum site, side by side with the TV. Definitely get that one right there. And these are areas that I recognize when I watch these videos over and over again. See the chess table? You see it? People who don't have screens that pick up properly, you wouldn't notice it. See the reflection of the chess pieces coming off the table? That doesn't pick up on your gray screen. It doesn't even register on your white screen. They miss those finer points that they show you in the demonstration, how amazing these TVs are. You see that reflection. You should be able to pick that up extremely easy in a fully lit environment. I watch them when they do their demonstrations. I watch you all. And I see your demonstrations. You pick out key features, but you don't pick out the main key features like the OLED horse. You get that one. I went way over your head. Did you see what they're trying to tell you in the OLED horse demonstration? Do you see the multiple layers of black levels, multiple layers of black, and the background always remain ultra black, darker than all the rest? You can't pick up multiple shades of black. You can't read it. When you do an OLED demonstration, it's more than just doing the black levels. You have to be able to show multiple shades of layers of black. The wolf that you see out there, and we do the snow demonstrations in the cottage. Did you get the demonstration in that one? No, you didn't. Every time you hit again, because again, you don't understand technology. The reason why we show that off is because you have to read 100% contrast in order to pick up that snowstorm. You know why? There's black in it. That's why. You have to pick up 100% of the detail of the black that picks up the color level and the white level all at the exact same time, and do this in fully lit environments, sometimes at projectors that are way lower than you're used to using in your environment. You failed on that demonstration. The snow wolf, if you look at him closely, the nose is black, the gums are black, and if you look at the snow, it pulls off two patterns of white. One with the shadow darker version, when the wolf stands up, you can see the shadow being cast. It's still white, but it's actually kind of an off-white. And if you look at his pelt in the front and the back area is white, but the pelt's a little bit kind of a yellowish white. Did you see all that? We did. You can't see jack because you can't see multiple shades. That's my little laugh like doing here when we embarrass people badly. Somebody just left the room. They're upset. Yeah, you failed in that demonstration miserably. You saw one color, because that's all you can pick up is one color. So you have to understand, out of the 1.7 or 8.7, whatever the frick you got on your projector, you have to read dark level contrast, dark level colors. You can't read dark level colors because you don't have the contrast capability to read it. You need 100% black to do that. So when you show the greenery, the side, basically a little landscaping, you basically show the landside, and you show one type of green. That's it. There's multiple shades of green in there. You can't pick it up. We see it all day long in your stuff. This is what ruined me for movie theaters. because I can see all that stuff. Normally, before I got into this field, I wouldn't notice any of that stuff at all, period. I wouldn't have noticed any of it. But now, being in this field for many, many years, I see things a lot different. Boy, they would hate me walking into a freaking theater room with them, and they're set up like, nope, nope, nope. What the frick is that doing here? Why do you have that projector? You paid that much money for that thing? Why are we sitting in the dark with that projector costing that much money? You would hate me being there with you. Can't we just watch the movie? Can we? I can't even see it, to tell you the truth. It looks awful. The color balance is off. There's no contrast. The screen is pulling up shades, multi-shades of gray. What happens if you turn on the lights? We watch the film with the lights on? Or we can't watch with the lights on? Why? We pay all the money for that projector. We can't use it. Oh, we gotta wait for it to be calibrated. See? Who the frick want to go through that freaking nightmare? Nobody wants to go through that. But everybody owns a projector here is that same thing that, oh, you gotta be in a dark environment, or the work projector you just paid for that costs thousands of dollars. That's why I did the whole, because that's pretty how bad it is. You sit by there going, just accepting just accepting the fate. Just let it go. Don't even fight it. That's like watching a nuclear blast go in front of you. No point out trying to run that. Outrun it. Just sit back and just take the hit. That's all you can do, pretty much. That's why you got people on forum sites hunting, because they want better. They want better for what they paid for. And you have the other half that just accepts it, just go with it. I mean, make the effort. Whatever, don't care. Boy, it's like a whole soap opera going off at the end of the day. There's a whole bunch of drama going on. And I saw this influencer. He was either the interview on the P1 and the P2. I said, why do you both look the same? Did you ever notice that? They both look the same. They're both in the dark. But this one's 4K and this one's 1080p. I understand that. This one's 3000, so it's 36. I understand that. But why are they in the same environment? It's just 6,000 lumens more than this one. And why is it sitting in the same environment? That traditional nonsense, you have to be in that environment. We're not in that environment. My projector cost me $16.25. Well, I can't wait to go on the forum site. I'm going on the forum sites where they have the luxury projectors. Mr. Bird's going to have a ball with this projector. My favorite ones are people who sit there and ask me what can we pay for our projector, thinking we got some high-powered machine under that desk. No. $16.25. If I was one of these customers that I talked to, and I had $3,000 saved up for a projector I was going to buy, and I had a conversation with Mr. Bird, found out that I could have got a projector. I got a projector for $16.25. Just think how much money I saved. I'm not going to be stuck in a dark environment. Nope. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I gotta go. Thank you for your time. When you're interested, pick up our amazing screen paint, one of these cheap projectors, and have yourself a fantastic time. Gotta go, and God bless.